Welcome back everybody to a new episode here. So I've been thinking during the break between episodes, what is the best way to handle the situation with the League War, and the conclusion that I have come to is basically I'm going to ignore it, like it is not happening whatsoever. I have been expanding due to sort of impatience into Lithuania and into the Ottoman Empire, and I'm going to go ahead and sort of continue that approach of just expanding. Of course, that's after we deal with Cyprus, which is our next war, or the Mamelukes. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and fabricate on the Poles. So, like I said in other episodes, I'm hesitant to sort of do this because he's allied to me in the League War, but what I'm trying to say is I think the best decision is to just ignore the League War as though it doesn't exist, and when it does fire, we'll take it defensively despite the circumstance. I think that's probably the smartest way to handle it. Building some transports here. France is at 28%. We are actually diplo-annexing them a lot faster than I actually expected. So that is really cool. Damn it, the Mammies have allies. That's going to make this war last a lot longer. Oh well. They're still pathetically weak. The problem is we will have to see whether our enemies get access through the Ottomans, because of course we will not be able to get access, that's for sure. I can pick up our military ideas, but I'm going to be saving it for military tech. Let's try to get it at a cheaper deal, if possible. Okay, now Bulgaria has 0 liberty desire, so I'm going to go ahead and switch his religion to Catholic. He does have religious ideas, and the development is not that high in his provinces, so I suspect that if we do that, he will actually convert it all in a couple years, I would say, which is good. For once we take it, we don't have to do that ourselves. Once we annex it. I still haven't quite decided whether we are going to annex these provinces, or these vassals, excuse me, or just allow them to exist as members of the empire, which will eventually be our vassal anyway. I think we will probably end up doing a bit of a combination. So I'm not 100% sure if we can. I said last episode we're going to return cores to Tunis. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't think we can return their capital, and it appears as though that's correct. So that strategy might not work so well, because of course I can't add this province to the empire. So I think the approach that I will use is simply not adding the Mamelukes to the empire and just using them as a vassal in which to reconquest. I think that's the smartest way to do this, and sort of not. I am overthinking things. Like they don't need to be inside the empire, right? We can just integrate them. We have sick Diplo reputation, and we can see at the rate we're integrating the French. That's the more sensible way to do this. Just vassalize them and stop being so pedantic. As far as the Polish allies, they only have one ally inside the empire, so hopefully the war will not... Wait. The empire's not at peace right now. It's this war here, interesting. So this was Sweden versus Norway. Not much I can do about that. It's a hard life, man, being the emperor when the religious unity is so terrible. I think I will reconquest ASAP from the Mamluks. We still have more reconquests on behalf of Byzantium, and we're going to integrate the Mamluks ASAP. Here come the French to fight our wars for us, even over in Africa. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I like how this has turned out. Of course, once we integrate this, this will all be overseas provinces. And that will allow us to continue expanding from this point, having a strong foothold, and our coring range, etc. Burgundy joins the Protestant League. Nice. England joined our side of the league though. Very good. I'm gonna do some relations with... Nice, Byzantium has religious ideas as well. Gonna improve some relations with our vassals. We will flip Byzantium to Catholic as well in the future. I will wait till he gets all of his cores. That way it's a little bit more stable. And I think there's no real reason to not add land to the empire as well at this stage. Let's just gain as much as we can. So I think that's everything. We're waiting on this core here. And I think I'll release Kiev, like I said earlier. I'm starting to sort of regret a little bit. I think maybe adding these vassals to the empire, maybe that has been a little bit pedantic. I mean, we're so efficient at integrating. I could already begin to integrate some of these nations, right? And then therefore we can add it to the empire and get more imperial authority. Yeah, I think in hindsight that was a little bit of a mistake. Okay, and I'm not going to be able to reach this dude, so we're just going to sit here at war, I suppose, until the Mamluks break. Increasing our influence over Krakow is pretty cool. And the same goes for Kiev. Talking about trade, that is. Our economy is certainly not as strong as it could be. This is probably a good time to declare on Poland, considering that we are at war with the Empire regardless. Or, excuse me, the Empire is at war. So therefore we're not really that fussed about the fact that we're going to be dragged into war against Utrecht. Perhaps we can wait till Scotland will not back him up. Oh, Sweden, excuse me, not Scotland. We don't care about Scotland. Oh, plague in our capital. Ouch. Bohemia declares on Poland. That is just awesome. Really cool. Yet again, the empire is expanding through its own accord. That is yet more land that we do not need to conquer in order to achieve world conquest. God damn, these events are killing me. 40% on France, my god. We're actually integrating them so quickly, it's appalling. I think they have about 30 provinces. That's really cool. 30 provinces that we will be able to add to the empire, of course. And that will allow us to integrate Cornwall as well in no time at all. Perhaps the English will hate us at that stage. We will see. Tension will most likely be pretty high at that point. I am going to focus admin again as soon as we can, but it's quite a ways away before we can do that. Okay, looks like Sweden is going to defend them, period. So let's get this war started. We're just wasting time. I wonder if Serbia could convert these provinces even without religious ideas. They're mostly very low development. I'm going to go ahead and convert them as they have all of their core. Look at Bulgaria. Like I said, fully converted. Not sure if Serbia will be able to pull it off so easily, but we'll find out. Of course, it's about time that I really would like to enforce another PU. We came close on a few occasions to gaining the Russian dynasty. But if we're going to conquer the world, I mean, I have seen older series on YouTube in older patches when the game was much easier of people attempting to conquer the world, and despite how well I think we're doing in regards to the personal union over France and in regards to the shape of the empire, I think we're doing quite well considering how difficult it is now. Even with those in mind, I feel as though we're not doing quite as well as some of the videos that I have seen. And therefore, like I keep suggesting, the personal union is the dream. Looks like Brandenburg is managing to hold on to Prussia right now. Yeah, wow. He's not disloyal, it looks like he's not disloyal. Very strange. So who owned this? It was England, wasn't it? I guess we're at war with the Netherlands. Damn it, I was hoping Utrecht was not Catholic, so we could enforce peace on them, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Enforce religious unity, I mean, not peace. You know what I mean when I say stupid things. Fighting 3 wars at once feels good. We really have to pick up the pace of expansion nowadays. Oh, this empire though, this is so rough. So I think that's probably one of the smallest Netherlands revolts I've ever seen in my life. Our strategy of releasing Flanders and Holland and Brabant, which has now been eliminated, of course, meant that essentially they were a one province minor. So right now England just needs to hold on to that province, and therefore Netherlands will not exist. And of course, if they don't exist, then the other nations have no chance of defecting. The other, like Flemish and Dutch nations, have no chance of defecting to the Netherlands if it doesn't exist. The Mammies are about ready to give up as well. I'm just going to wait on the siege to give us some more score, and then I'm going to exit this war. There we go. And we're really hoping that Bohemia sort of gorges himself on the Poles. Looks like Serbia is converting his provinces. Very good. He's struggling quite a bit though, it seems. Now, in the future, once we finally annex the Mamelukes, we are going to find ourselves with a lot of Sunni provinces, but Austria does have 2 missionary strength, so I think we'll be okay for the most part. There's only one way to find out. Yay! Finally a good event. Hungary's back! Haha! Cool. Okay, let's incorporate Hungary. Our Hungarian culture is accepted at the moment, which is pretty cool. Gonna go ahead and tech up for -10 on these 2 technologies, making sure to keep our military tech high in particular. And it looks like our religious unity is looking really good as well. that's a decent amount of land that we could probably take once our truce is next up with the Poles, which is only 7 years away. But the question is, will Bohemia take that land? Probably not, but we'll see. Let's delete this castle here. .44 overextension at the moment. France is at 53. So how long is our truce on some of our rivals here? Lithuania is actually coming up this year. Cool. Shall we release Kiev? Or should I just take it for myself? It's just the 3 provinces. But this one is development 22. I know what I'll do. Just for now, I will actually avoid the core provinces and just take other land. So just going to casually claim them up. I'm waiting before I call, by the way, because I actually I would like our war exhaustion to reduce. Uh-oh, looks like Sophia's about to convert to Orthodox. Oh no, they're Catholic zealots, never mind. No big deal. It's almost the year 1600, guys. Russia has no heir. According to this, if his ruler, 15-year-old ruler, which is unlikely, he would die, but if he did, we would basically, I believe he would be in a personal union under us. However, Lithuania would attack us over it, which would be an absolute joke, obviously. So basically, if his ruler was to die right now, we would just gain a free personal union over Russia. I mean, that's the kind of luck we need if we want to conquer the world, but the chances of that happening are very slim. It looks like the only royal marriage he has is with Naples and myself. Only got 2 royal marriages. Therefore, his chances of getting an heir are not that high, but I'm sure he will get one. Eventually. I think we're going to try kill our own ruler just because he's so annoying, he's so bad, and our heir is of age. Let's try kill our own ruler. He is terrible. just losing a tremendous amount of imperial authority is pretty painful. But I mean, we are gaining it faster than we're losing it. No way! Silesia is expanding as well. Good luck, guys. I hope they divide Poland between the two of them. That would be so cool. I'm not going to lose Diplo if I can help it, because we're doing very badly on Diplo. Now that we have a small abundance of money, let's try to improve our economy with it. I'm kind of looking for plus 0.1 or more when I improve like that. I don't really feel like it's worth it in most circumstances, if especially at this stage of the game. If it's, you know, 0.09 or less, it doesn't really seem to pay off in my opinion. Regardless, guys, we expanded again. Once again, we expanded. I'm feeling pretty good about the situation. We're just praying for a miracle for the Russian PU. That would be so hilarious. Otherwise, we're going to go just old school, take some land from Lithuania here shortly. And we should be able to enforce peace on Hamburg and Unsbach when we separate peace them. So I'll actually focus on doing that. Regardless, how long does our truce last with the Ottomans? 6 years time. So we're going to be expanding into Lithuania, and 6 years from now we're going to be reconquesting the Ottomans, which is something we're probably going to do for another 2 or 3 wars because of the amount of claims or core that we have on the land. I'm going to try to push over nearer the Crimea, because of course the Crimea is an option to gain this land back without having to deal with the 50% increased coin cost. So that's what we can expect to see in the future. Of course, once we integrate France, that's going to give us, I think they have roughly 30 provinces, which will give us roughly 30 imperial authority. We're going to be able to integrate Cornwall as well, free up that Diplo slot. And I might, I mean, from there, we're going to have the capacity to just aggressively expand into Spain as well. That's an option. Anyway, that's what you guys can expect to see in upcoming episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.